Okay, right. So she's going to give me the walk around. I'm trying to release the fascia. She indicated the fascia is tight here, so she often is tight here. She's indicated the fascia is tight here. So I don't normally work with horses without halters on, but because these are, she's actually, I'll leave my back alone. So I'm just walking with her, as we can see, and so I'm doing quantum work now. So it's a circle and a quarter. Linda Tennington Jones will give her credit. Circle and a quarter. So you're just moving the skin around. So this part of, yeah, this is not sore. So she's not sore, yeah, she's sore, yeah, to there. Look at these beautiful clouds. Okay, let's not look at the clouds. So I want to just get this spot. She's going to walk in a second. And I think Jim Masterson also addressed. She's just bumping me. So as she swings her head around there, this muscle is really, I'm going to try and get it to release. This muscle is, to finish my sentence, is pulling really tight. So when she swings around, this muscle, yeah, under my fingers, is pulling. And we're wanting it not to do that. We're wanting it to be, it mustn't be noticeably pulling, and it could be fascia. It's probably fascia. I need to sneeze now. Oh, it's going to stop that sneeze. Sorry. I'm on the other side of the vertebra. You can see her deep blinking. Okay, she got flies here, but we won't worry about the flies. If I can zoom. Oh, there we go. So now she's slightly distracted. Now she's got to go because now that muscle is. Oh, golly. So if I had the halter on, I would have. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, flies are really bad the other side. We're very blessed at my stables, but I know why we're blessed. We're blessed because we use the fly tape. And so we don't have these sitting ones, because these are sitting ones. They sit on everything. Whereas the fly tape catches the sitting ones. All the other fly protection is feeding and breeding. Just going to carry on. What my fingers are working. So somebody asked, what is it I actually do? Because if you watch me work, you would see, well, I'm sure you've seen if you've watched, I'm just got my hand, I'll show you. My hand is just there. This is all that's happening. However, the finger is working. Fingers are working. I'm going to bring it, I'll indicate what I'm doing. My fingers are touching. She's saying that's the spot. I'm saying, okay, let's try and move the fascia. It's this fascia here is not moving either. So there's the circle and a quarter concept. I'll exaggerate my finger movement. It doesn't move this much. But that's what would happen. And then I would find another spot. Now here's a rib. If I have to tell you, this rib, this fascia around this rib is... So what I'll do here is I will find the rib. There's a rib. There's another rib. There's another rib. So I'll get my fingers. I'll find those ribs again. Get my fingers on either side of the ribs. And I will put pressure down on my fingers, including my thumb even, to get to another rib on either side of the rib. And I will press and allow my hand to slide up. Sometimes they'll like this, sometimes this will be most uncomfortable in that area there. And I'm pushing with my upper body. My arm is quite firm. Pushing with my upper body. I'm engaging my lower back. And you'll see the breathing will change here. She's chewing faster, which means that it's a distraction. At least she's allowing me to do it, because she would have walked off otherwise. Pushing. And at this point, the fascia is going to let my fingers go. Okay, no, it's not. It's letting these fingers, there's no fascia holding these fingers. These two, yeah, pointer and thumb are still doing fascia work. There they go. Whoops, and gone. And then we have a look at the raised hair pattern, because she's got a winter coat on, you won't. But you'll see it doesn't go down if I brush it. A little bit. But still raised hair, raised hair, raised hair. But the main area I want to work is here. So that would be the fascia. Good girl. Yeah. I'm going to go back here. You'll see the raised hair here. But I'm going to go back here because we're trying to let this piece of... So I just need to release this area here. It will release, and then the release will continue down the muscle. So I don't always have to get the exact knot going. Sometimes I do address the knot. It just depends on what the body's saying and what's required. She's telling me to... so the previous times, when she's going to turn her bum to me. Look at this. Bad girl, bad girl. Let's go to the side. So she can get quite... I normally put a whole... I came to just... Sometimes I just come and... they're meant to be lunging, but Wendy's on a go slow. I've had a hectic 4 weeks, no time off. Nary a day off. So, not that I've worked 8 hours a day. Sometimes it's been longer. However, look at these clouds. We're not meant to have rain at this time of the year. We had a little bit of rain yesterday. They said snow. We're like, okay. Yeah, but... so I do half days, but I haven't even had a half day. Half day is basically until 12 that I have off. I never get an afternoon off. I don't think I've had an afternoon off in months. Good girl. As the releases are happening in our system, so it kicks into the endocrine system, and so you can see this finger's working. Oh, the alarm's gone off. Zoom out. So alright, let's get the hand back on there. So again, I just find a point. So, it has been requested of me that I do a shoot, a proper shoot, and not just an impromptu. Yeah, she swung back, but this muscle didn't move this time. He swung back to tell me not to go here, but I'm going to go there, obviously. Because what's the purpose of... Well, the thing is the release. She's going to walk with me. She's going to take me with her. That's the message. She said, I'm going to make you walk with me. Look at this mud here. She's been rolling. So I don't mind about the dirty bodies, because actually the dirty allows me... Oh, good. We're just going to do direct pressure here. So there's two types of direct pressure. There's direct pressure where you're pressing into a knot with the sports massage concept. And then there's direct pressure you're pushing into the fascia, which is a sinking in. And then there's also the acupressure. Well, okay, that's at 3 tops. And then the acupressure has the pumping one, and then the releasing one. So pump, pump, pump will be acupressure, and then the other one is hold and release. Hold and breathe and release. So I'm doing a little bit of that. It just depends what my fingers... So they are... It's very interesting. Our fingertips have brain cell-like material in them, and it can... That's why we can intuit with our hands. Yeah. And I can talk while I'm doing it because my fingers are doing the thinking. There used to be an advert for Yellow Pages when we didn't have computers. Let your fingers do the walking. Yeah, so this is... My fingers are intuiting, so this is released now. Normally when I'm working here, she gets quite cross. I think she'll get cross on the other side. I'm going to do the other side now quickly. Well, I wouldn't do it now because she'll squash me between the wall and her. So she's... I'm 15 hands exactly. So she's about only 15 one hands, but yeah, there is a big amount of chunky horse here. Oh, under me. Chunky horse. We used to ride her. Don't anymore. Just a pet. Oh yeah, just a pet. Okay, I'm actually going to call it quits with the camera and carry on without the camera. I want to go to the other side, girl. So you'll see the hairs have been ejecting, which means circulation, which means we've got a release, which means we're happy. We're happy with this big bottom, this mud on your face, big disgrace. Huh? Mud on your face. Smack a bum, smack a bum, smack a bum, bum, bum. That is called taptament. And this is also low hand patting. And you look at that, the muscle vibrates. Boom, boom, boom. Look there. So that's what we want to actually do. Oh, look at this big blobber. Blobber, blobber, blob. Blobber, 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 blob. Come, girlie, I want to go to the other side. I want to go to the other side. Come. Blobby, 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 blobby. We must work this. Oh, must we work it? I think we must. Okay. Let me go to the other. Oh, look at the hairs now. And that's why grooming would, if you do grooming according to the old way of doing it, is you're moving. So the current groom at my other stables grooms too intensely. The horses don't like it. Very good. Let me just check your hook. That's right, you were sore here last week. With the last lunge, that was right. I don't think I even posted that video. Oh, I was going to post that video. Alright, let's switch this off while I do that.